Hi, welcome to Tipsy Town, and today we're going to do a Bootfair Haul video. First brilliant thing we got today was this for £1. Look how cool this is. Up until now, all my little pictures and things have been really tricky to get straight edges, and I really wanted one of these, but I couldn't find one that was really good quality. But this, for £1, brilliant. I'm going to be using this all the time to make little pictures. Also today, as you saw earlier, the candlesticks. Ooh. Now these, just can't get enough of these really, because they're very beautiful little pieces, because they're proper solid brass, and so they have a nice feeling of age and depth to them. A little cute dinky one there, and I can put lampshades on there, or just put twigs and things in for little displays, whatever. But these, I just like to have a good collection of these. I haven't got really many of these before, so I'm glad I've got those. They were cool. So we got those, plus a little pot, little vase. So this was £3 for all those guys, which sounds quite a lot, but actually it's not really. And I do really like that. It's quite classy, isn't it? Some people don't like it, but I think it's quite classy. A little chap, you know, I like my little chaps. So this guy, just when I do children's bedrooms and things, even though it's resin and kids could probably break that if they dropped it, I think they look really nice on top of wardrobes and stuff, just to give it a bit of extra detail in the room. I think he was 20p. Yeah, he was 20p. Love this. This is not going in a doll's house where any child can touch it. Or me, because I'll probably break it. It's so delicate. So, again, this is, you know, I like my oversized pieces. This is oversized, but it's very dramatic, and it actually is real. Look, it could actually work. I think it's actually meant to go on something else, like a base, but I would just have it like that. Maybe make a little stand for it. Maybe, just maybe. I don't know. And these, again, these are little, these are really big, but they're so nice. So they're little pottery pots, and they're hand painted, I guess, and they're really nice and light. They feel really lovely. And a lot of these things I buy just to put flowers and things in, but yeah, I just really like them. They've got a lot of character to them. I think they look like in a vintage house. One of my vintage houses got quite a lot of orange in it, so maybe that'll go in there. So that was from today, but it did go yesterday as well. So I've got tons of stuff to show you, like tons of stuff. So, okay. So this is just a placemat, but it's also a doll's house blind. So that's 50p, and if you cut along these bits here, don't obviously cut on the string, otherwise it would just all fall apart, but you can cut there, and then you can attach loops up there, and then you put the string through, and then you can pull it up. So I would say I could make 4 decent sized blinds out of that. So it looks like those bamboo. It's just, love doing that. It's so relaxing. So I'll spray. Also, creepy. 10p. This is an original 50s doll's house doll. Not in original 50s clothing, but actually it's nice on her. She's really creepy, but for 10p, I've got a lot of vintage houses, and I think I might use her in one of them just to freak the grandchildren out. That'd be known as a one. Actually, she is quite cute, so that's her, 10p. But it's amazing how she survived from the 50s, and she's got her arms. So you saw me getting these. Well, actually these are from today, so the bags are muddled up, but these are from today. Okay. I got loads of these. I was going to buy some of these online and they're quite expensive, so you could actually pay 10 quid or even 5 quid or what, I mean, but I saw some for 10, 15 quid. I got these for £1 and, you know, look at that hot air balloon. Aeroplanes. So you can just put these up on the wall as they are or put them in frames, and there's just tons, and these look really nice in the vintage houses because they've got an aged effect and they've got that old kind of, so they're from I think PG Tips tea bags. We used to collect them when we were children, again a long time ago. So I've got a proper massive hold at those, really pleased with those. Isn't that great? It says Marlborough on it, which is near Glastonbury, but I thought it was in Australia. These are excellent for on top of the mantelpiece, or you know, if you're doing like a stately home type doll's house. They just look really cool with candles around them and bits and bobs. This is another thing that I would put in a children's room. They're so fluffy, aren't they? But they're not fluffy, there isn't, but they look fluffy. I like. Oh, I love these. Right, these are so cool. You probably won't even be able to see these. These are so cool. These are like the tiniest farm animals in the world. Look how small. That's a cow. And look at that. That's a chicken. And I mean, that's a sheep. And there's tons of them. Look, all of these. So these are amazing. I mean, look at that. Tinsy. I can't even. That nearly fell down the plug hole in here. So these I can paint and make them into little ornaments, or I can use them as toys in a child's bedroom in one of the houses. They're so cute. It's like a whole farm in a box. That was £1, which I think is worth it. This was £1. Shelving units. So I'll either keep these. Actually, I mean, normally I always paint everything, but I think they're quite nice like that. But I probably will paint them because I do have to paint stuff. But they're really nice for £1. One of the reasons I get so crazy at the Bootfair is because all year round when I go to charity shops, everything costs quite a lot more, and it takes, you know, you might find something like that once in a month or something, but this is all just like in one day. It's insane. I know he looks crazy, but if you look at him with a vintage piece next to him and you imagine him in a crazy vintage piece house, and say if he was bright pink like a flamingo or something, wonderful. I mean, I know he's a bit of a mad one, but he's quite old and he's off the top of a christening cake or something, but I think he'd look really cool in a house. Wellies, proper rubber wellies. I think they're English heritage wellies. They're on a keyring, and I'll just cut them off and then they can stand by the front door of a house. I could put little hunter labels on so they look really nice. Then, now you don't know about this yet because you haven't seen it, but in one of the videos I'll show you. I've got a shop, a little doll's house Christmas shop that I bring out for the children every year. So all year round I collect tiny little toys. I won't show you all of them, otherwise they'll know what's going to be in the shop, but just show you. So I collect things like little tiny animals and little tiny cars. I pick these up everywhere I go because they're really hard to find when I need them. So I've got loads more in my bag, but I'm not showing you because that'll be a spoiler for them. I don't know if he's a duck. I think he's a duck, but he's got a good expression. He's got a really good expression. That's like a little Peter Pan thing or something. I was thinking I might put that in the bedroom of the big house that I showed you on the last video in the girls' room because he's quite cute. So that's from that bag. And then there's one more bag. Hold on. And then even after this bag, there's something else to show you. What I'm saying, boot fairs are awesome. Okay. This. Okay, so on the big house, this I will cut up and use in the windows as, I don't want to say net curtains because I'm not a net curtain person, but they will have a kind of antique dangly feel. So you'll see just probably, that's probably how much you'll see through the window. I'll show you that when I've done that. I've got another one of these. I've got a duck egg blue one to do the top windows, and then I use this to do the bottom windows. These are so pretty, and like 20p or something. How posh is he? I mean, really. He is posh. That's just a chest. I can put that anywhere. So I could have it open with little cute blankets hanging out, or I could have it with toys, or treasure, or anything at all. But he's made of walnut. He's really got a nice patina. And this is so, I needed a little oven for another project that I'm doing that I can't show yet. And I'll paint him up and I'll make a chimney type thing for him and just make him look a bit more rustic and real. But he's a good place to start, and he was only 50p. Love that sound. Okay. This was 50p and it's massive, but I've got a big garden scene in the roof of the big house. There's going to be a garden. I didn't tell you this because I forgot, but it's going to be a garden, and things like this look really nice as statues in amongst all the greenery. So they look nice together. Little frame which I will paint gold or silver, and then I'll put some mirror in, and it'll be a nice big statement mirror above the fireplace or in the bathroom or something. It's good. You can't really see him. He's a very small wooden dog. He's cute. He's vintage. He is a very small cat. He's cute. He is resin. I love I forgot what I've got actually. I'm quite surprised. Oh, and a little resin fox. A little wooden horse. See, all these look nice. If you've got some shelves and you have little bits and bobs on the shelves, it just adds interest. This is a metal dog. He's very heavy, so I think he might actually be lead. So he's from, I don't know, 40s maybe. He's very old. A little ornate bridge. That could go. So something like that I would use as an ornament on the fireplace, or put it in the garden over a little stream. You saw in the big house I had lots of pencil sharpener things. Here's another one. There's his little pencil sharpening hole. And this I would put on top of the fireplace or something in a stately home. I might paint him, or I might leave him as he is. A jug and flowers. Actually, I'm a bit surprised how much stuff there is. I'm going to sort out my stuff. A vase or vase. This is really creepy and quite big, but in the right situation on the wall in a wacky house, that would look really cool. It's only 50p, so it's worth taking a chance. And I can paint it. It might be good in a Halloween house. A very small lead chicken. Again, just another little item of interest. Napoleon. I think that's Napoleon. It's Napoleon. They look cool. I like those. Then this is another lead animal, a little horse. So these I want to put in the vintage houses when I do them, because it just gives it a nice effect in keeping. Okay. Oh, there's still some more. Flipping heck. Don't let my husband see all this. It's gonna flip his lid. Okay. 50p, so that's just a candle holder, but if you imagine if it had long bushy flowers in, or sticks, or you know, anything like that, that would be good in a hallway. Maybe you could turn it up like that. A bird bath. Now it's a bird bath. See? A little, this is really cool. He's cracked in half and being glued back together, but he's a Toby jug, and he's really cool. I like him. Looks like someone I know. I don't know who that. Another little pot to put stuff in, 30p. And a massive oversized cup, again for flowers, because I know it looks like I've got tons of things for flowers. That's because I have. But you have to just get what you find. So then the last thing, which I've got no room to show you, but I'm just going to move things because this last thing is worth seeing. It's going to be a disaster, isn't it? Bear with me. Did I show you the cutter? Yeah, I did. This! Check this out! Check this out. Okay. This is a 1970s GB house. G-E-E-B-E-E. It's called a Tudor house. Some people refer to it as Snow White's cottage because it does look a bit Snow Whitey. And I love the colours on this. And this was £8. And that's broken. But it's also an opportunity because the thing is with these little houses, you don't get a lot of rooms. Like 1, 2, this slice. Then you've got 3 rooms. It's not really enough, is it? So I'm going to utilise this extra space and make it so that I can, you know, put a rest on here so the roof will just sit, take it off and on like that, and then that can be a bedroom. And there's the window for here, so I can fix that. That'll be fine. So with this house, I'm not really going to do a lot with it just yet. This is going to be something for in the future, but I think I'm going to give it a really good clean up. I'm going to keep the outside authentic because it's in good condition pretty much. This sticker is coming off. I can peel it off and reset it, but otherwise the front I'll just give it a clean. And then inside, I think I'm going to go a bit crazy because I've seen a few of these and they're all in, you know, they're all in authentic condition. But it was only £8 and I may as well go a bit crazy with it and have some fun. So you'll see this in other videos. They smashed my ornaments. You'll see this in another video. The first video of it, I'll just be cleaning it. That's quite relaxing, isn't it, to clean a doll's house? It's one of the nicest things you can do. And so that is it. That is my massive haul. Thank you for watching. Goodbye from Titchy Town.